G'day everyone, I've got a cracker of a video for you today. Well, at least I think it is. I'm going to be packing up the camera bag and going on a road trip down to the Gold Coast to visit my #1 subscriber and take a look at her E46 BMW. So something a little bit different today. You'll get to take a look at what she loves about her BMW, what she does with it, how she looks after it and all that sort of cool stuff. I'll just give an update what I've got planned in terms of videos over the next couple of weeks. I've got headlights, bumper, plastic trim, all that sort of stuff to get cleaned up and go back on while I'm waiting on my new radiator to arrive. Fortunately here in Australia, as far as the COVID pandemic goes, things are starting to pretty much return to normal. We've been very blessed. So that means deliveries and that sort of thing are pretty much back to normal. My heart and my prayers go out to you in the rest of the world who are doing it really tough at the moment, and just hang in there. It will get better, and hopefully as we get into 2021 you guys will be in a much better situation and your life will be a lot more normal than what 2020's been. Look after yourselves and try and do the right thing. Yeah, keep safe. So I've got some really cool content coming out in relation to those sort of upgrades and work on my E46. Plus I'm going to do a full walk around of my E46 and show you all the upgrades and modifications that I've made on my girl. Now before I do anything else, I just wanted to do a huge shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me and I really appreciate it. I love reading your comments, so keep those coming. I put a lot of work into producing the videos and it just means a lot that I'm sort of doing something that somebody else is enjoying. So thank you very much. Any type of content that you'd like to see more of, hey, don't forget to drop me a comment and I'll take a look at it and see what I can do in terms of getting that scheduled for you. A couple of chores to do. You know, the washing needs to be done. You still need fresh undies every day. Dishes to be done, all that sort of thing. Get the gear loaded into the car and let's hit the road. Righto. So I take it you don't want to be on camera today? God no? Oh, don't say that on film. Got the video on. Got that recorded now.
It is what it is.
So I've just asked the missus if she wants to be on camera, and of course a resounding no. I'm going to resist the urge this time to film her in an awkward situation, which is generally what us blokes find pretty funny, so yeah, better not. Maybe I should. So we're going to get a coffee first? Or we can do a $2 coffee. So we're a $2 coffee or a $4?
Yeah.
Sometimes the drive-through is so slower than getting out of the car and going to get them.
Yeah. It'd be a pain in the ass and have a flushie.
A flushie?
Yeah.
Sure.
I've already had a coffee, yeah.
You've already had a coffee?
Yeah.
So what flavour do you want?
Raspberry or whatever it is.
Like pink?
Yeah.
Pink is a happy day?
Yeah, pink is a happy day.
So I've just assured Donna that getting the coffee from 7-Eleven is much quicker than going through the drive-through. And then, yeah, Murphy's Law, I've rocked up there and there's half a dozen guys in front of me all making a coffee. It's taken much longer than I thought. Oh, bygones. There you go. Sorry, half the Sri Lankan cricket team were in there getting the coffee. I think they're Sri Lankan. Pradeep, is that Sri Lankan or Indian?
Pradeep.
Pradeep? Pradeep.
Both.
Oh. I don't think the Indians and Sri Lankans like each other.
So, yeah.
Of a sorts. It's a really hot day here in Brisbane, and everybody in Brizzy, I think, has made the choice to go to the Gold Coast and enjoy the fantastic beaches we've got down there. Bumper to bumper traffic, and we're just crawling along, moving to the left-hand lane, set the cruise control at 80k an hour and sit back, turn the aircon on, listen to the radio and make the most of it, despite the fact that we're already running late. It's not going to change anything. So, almost there. No, it's a bit cooler down here. I mean, it's hot, but it's not stinking hot like it was where we were. They did. Greg's van's in the way, everyone's van's in the way. It's blue. It was a long drive. So here we are, off to see my #1 subscriber. So we'll go give her a surprise because she doesn't know we're coming. Lock the car door. Hey! Hey, Dingy Bowl!
Oh, am I on camera?
Yes! It's vlog day!
I'm so glad I did my makeup!
We're doing vlog day and come to see my #1 subscriber.
Oh, yay!
And to have a look at her video.
Yeah.
We walk up to a front door, step inside, and bam! It's darker than a wombat hole in the bush in the middle of the night. Can't see a damn thing. So I stop filming, we decide to go out to lunch, and then come back and get the footage of the car.
Where am I looking? Am I looking into this thing?
Yeah, you look at the round thing. Doesn't really matter because you got glasses on.
Yeah.
So you won't see where your eyes are
You won't see where
looking.
I'm looking.
So what have we got here, Riri?
We've got my very dirty but still beloved, I assure you, BMW. It's a E46.
Nice.
And it's a 2004 model, depending who you ask.
Okay.
It's registered as a 2006, but I think the insurance reckons it's a 2004. Like it's crazy. They don't have.
Oh, okay.
But it's I got it about 3 years ago, and I had a BMW before that. I had a 1992.
You had the E36 before that.
E36.
So you're a bit of a Bimmer girl.
I am. My 1992 BMW was my first car. And
so that was your practice one?
That was my practice one. That's before I knew that BMWs need a lot of care and a lot of love. You can't just get in the car and go. You have to check your oil and your water because it does run out, team.
Yeah.
And if you don't check it, you end up on the side of the road with...
Phoning your boyfriend.
Phoning
or your husband at that time. I was, yeah.
And having to fess up that, no, you didn't check the water in your BMW like he tells you a million times that you need to do. So they do need a lot of extra care and love, but so worth it. I think being a really nervous driver and being in a car that is so secure and well made and is so easy to drive. I'm a bit of a Beamer girl. I love the driving experience of it.
Now, as I said, it's going to be a bit impromptu, so I know you haven't spent the week before I got here because you didn't know I was.
I didn't know.
I was going to be doing this, so yeah, surprise. But you're not my #1 subscriber and probably the first person to subscribe to my channel. So really stoked. So I couldn't miss the opportunity to get some footage of this. And do you know what colour it's called?
No, it's dark blue.
Yeah. You'll get a bit more of a light. Yeah. So it's 4-cylinder, isn't it?
4-cylinder.
Yeah. So it's looking pretty good. It's in pretty good nick.
It's in pretty good nick.
When they're maintained, they're nice and reliable, they're solid and all that sort of thing.
Very solid, very reliable. Yeah. I guess the trade-off of having something that is so reliable, so solid, and just such a great car to drive is that you have to put the work into it and look after it. I honestly really wish it was garaged because I think being out in the elements isn't really great for the paint or great for anything else, and it gets pretty dusty.
You've got shade cloth above.
We've got shade cloth at least.
It hasn't got the SUV.
No, that's right. But it gets pretty dusty pretty
Yeah.
quickly. So we're looking at a car now that's about, I think, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And has really stood the test of time.
Kind of similar to mine, it's about the same age as
It's still very much a luxury car inside, all the mod cons. It's lovely and comfortable to drive around.
Yeah.
And lovely and easy to drive too.
Because as you say, you're a bit of a nervous driver, so...
I'm a very nervous driver. It's really easy to steer. It's really easy to just turn on and get around the corners. And even when you're going really fast, it still feels smooth. It doesn't feel bumpy. It brakes beautifully. And yeah.
So I was going to ask you what your favourite things are, but I think you've just rattled them all off for me.
I do really love the care from the BMW team as well. If there's ever been a problem with it. So we had to replace the airbags, the Takata airbags.
Yeah.
And I took it into BMW and I felt a little bit like a fish out of water there. I took it in. And the team were really great. They offered me tea, coffee, offered to take me wherever I wanted to go. And when I came back, I think that they were very fast. I think they took maybe less than an hour to fit everything. And when I came back in, they'd completely washed and detailed the BMW for me. So I told them they could recall it anytime they want. So yeah, she's a little bit dusty.
A little bit dusty, but it's nice and straight.
Nice and straight.
Yeah,
We do look after it. We do get it serviced regularly and get the tyres looked after and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's still really nice inside. I just gotta get the keys. Do you want to look inside?
Yeah, go get the keys and we'll have a squiz inside. Rhiannon's my daughter, by the way, and I class her as my #1 subscriber because she would have been one of the first people to subscribe on my channel, and she's always checking out my videos and leaves regular comments and things like that. So I really love her for her support, and she's genuinely interested in BMWs and loves her car. So for my first road trip video, I couldn't think of anybody better to have on my channel. We got the car unlocked now, nice. It looks cleaner inside than I expected, Rhi. There's not like a pile of handbags, shoes and...
We keep it pretty straight. Just bear in mind, this car goes everywhere and does everything. So yesterday it went out to a farm.
Yeah.
So there is bits of paddock and in here. Very well loved.
It's looking good. It's in really good condition. The leather's still really good, Nick.
The leather's still in good nick.
Your leather seats are actually in better condition than mine.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Between my husband and I, Greg's very on to washing and detailing and all of that kind of thing. And we actually do have a mechanic that specialises in BMWs as well, which is really good. So I think there was like a mechanic we got out once and he sort of scratched his head and looked at it and just had no idea.
Yeah.
And then we found this other mechanic that seems to just know. Because BMWs are,
It's like anything. You get people who specialise in BMWs or Fords. It's good that you've been able to get something like that. But look, even in the back, I'm really impressed, Rhi.
Oh yeah, it's not like, if I show you the boot, it'll be a different story.
Oh,
but,
we won't look at that. Everybody's seen a car boot.
But look, every girl needs a bit of a shoe cupboard
Yeah.
in her car, so that's what my boot is. But in the back, it's nice and clean and tidy. The marks that are on it are from before we inherit it. Yeah, goes everywhere, does everything. And
it's your family truck stuff.
It's my family truck, and I mean, I couldn't think of a better car to have for a first or second car.
Yeah. She even knows how to start it, and that's a really good sign.
I know how to start it, I can turn it on. So I don't know if you can see the touch screen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that is an upgrade. It's a bit hard to say, I mean, because some of these models, the owner, when they bought it from you, may have opted for that as an option to start with. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But,
full
so
Android touchscreen.
What I've got, I've just got a CD player.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is a CD player.
Yeah, well, this actually has a working television in it. And
that's what I need.
Spotify. So you can just go in through the App Store. And obviously, just full disclaimer, you probably not allowed to use this when you're driving, but it's got a little TV.
So you can watch the Today Show on the way to work if you're going to work.
Yeah, I don't think you can use it when the car's driving, but if you pulled over somewhere, you can watch it. It's got a full DVD player. You can keep like images on here. It's got like a little file manager and everything in here. It's really cool. You can sync it up through Bluetooth.
I'm really impressed that you actually know how to use that. Because most
yeah.
people have them and they don't even bother reading the manual to work out how to use it.
Yeah. I'm a bit like that with gadgets and touch screens and things. Yeah. It's like, if there's a TV involved, I need to get to the bottom of it, how it works.
So tell us a bit about yourself, Rhi. What do you do?
I am a lifestyle blogger. I have a blog at rhiannonday.com.
So I'll get you to write that down so I can put that in the description below in the comments.
Go and check it out. A bit more for the ladies, but blokes can check it out too and benefit from some of the stuff.
Yeah, well, you can check it out and pass the details on to your ladies so they can check it out.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, that's me. I like travel blog as well, so I'm on the internet, in the interwebs. YouTube.
Okay, we're going to do a plug on that. So
cool.
Well, thanks for showing us your car.
No, thank you for
This has been
having
awesome.
me.
I'm so pleased that you're my #1 road trip gal.
It's just, it's honestly the best. There's not a lot of information out there for BMW owners and people that love these cars, and just to have a place that I can go and learn about how to improve my BMW, even things for us girls, how to check the oil and things like that is so useful, and it's explained in such an entertaining way. So I've really loved watching your journey.
Thank you.
And I can't wait for new videos. I'm really excited to be a part of the channel.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yay.
Well, thanks for your support.
Oh, of course.
If you'd like to perhaps get your car onto my channel, you need to be in the Brisbane region, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, somewhere like that. Shoot us a message through my Facebook page and we'll have a look at it and see what we can get scheduled for it, so we can show the world what we're doing with our BMWs here in Australia. So, well, thanks, Rhi.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
And thanks for lunch today.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it was
Thanks
lovely.
Anytime.
Anytime. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pack up the camera gear. We've got about an hour's trip to get back home, and I'll get things onto the editing table. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, back in Brisbane again. What a great day that was. Always great to catch up with Rhi. I wish I could get to see her more than what I do, but that's what happens as your kids get older and they move out of home. But it was also nice to see her E46 and to speak to somebody else about what they love about their BMW E46 as well. Now, don't forget, if you've liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content for BMW owners about performance upgrades, maintenance, and to follow the build of my E46 BMW, don't forget to subscribe and tickle that bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. So thank you very much for watching. I've really enjoyed your company, and until we meet again, look after yourselves, stay safe, and TTFN.